Welcome to another edition of Skills USA News. We're your hosts, Nicole
and Roxana, and today we'll be covering a variety of topics, including a local cuteness overload, tragedy in the Midwest, advancements beyond the globe, and the newest ambassador making moves. Starting off in our hometown of Huntsville, Alabama, the Greater Huntsville Humane Society, or GHHS, hosted an event to help out our furry friends. This was their third annual Pup-Palooza, which featured local live music, an animal shelter supply drive, food vendors, and a competitive pet costume contest.
Wow, I bet those tickets would put a hole in your pocket.
Actually, no. It was completely free to attend. The goal of GHHS is to raise funds, not only for puppies, but also for community programs to assist those who may struggle with finances, yet still wish to care for their fuzzy companions. They spent $20,000 on community programs at the shelter and hope to reach $5,000 in donations from this year's Pup-Palooza.
Heading to the Midwest, communities across the central U.S. were rampaged by historic amounts of rainfall that flooded the region Wednesday evening. The storms were fueled by an atmospheric river last week that spawned dozens of tornadoes and showered communities with over 16 inches of rain in just under 4 days. A local named Tommy Stucker navigated the floodwaters by boat to his West Point home in southwest Louisville. He stated, quote, "Everything is on my shoulders, so generator goes out, everyone looks at me," end quote. Due to his large family, Stucker was unable to evacuate and instead braved the weather to help care for them. However, not everyone was as fortunate. The record-breaking storms have taken the lives of 5 people and impacted over 421 lives.
Our hearts go out to those impacted by the storms. Now heading out of our home planet to a neighboring world nearby, the moon may see some technological changes upcoming. As artificial intelligence is expanding, the demand is increasing as well. AI is powered by large data centers that store an abundant amount of data, which allows AI to be the incredible feat of technology it is. People are pushing for more practical locations for these data centers, leading some to point past our atmosphere. This may bring its own positives. Lone Star Data Holdings CEO Stephen Easel says, by, quote, "putting data centers in space, you're really offering unparalleled security. It may also provide some solace for those worried about climate change." Damien Dempsteyer, a space project architect, says that for data centers to be more environmentally friendly, they could also be put on satellites that are assembled in space. Now back to you, Nicole.
Let's get back down to earth and talk about our newest ambassador, LeBron James. He recently made history once more by becoming the first professional male athlete to be honored as a Ken doll. Vice President of Mattel, Krista Berger, said the doll celebrates LeBron as a role model. The doll features some fly pregame fashion, including a varsity jacket, a shirt that says "We are family," and even an inch taller than the regular Ken doll.
That makes sense, since he is 6'9" in real life. Maybe they'll create a Shaq Barbie next.
This has been fun, but it's time for us to head out.
Once again, I'm Roxana.
And I'm Nicole.
And this has been Skills USA News.